Welcome to the Caritas College SACE information presentation for 2023. Thank you for connecting up with us through this PowerPoint presentation to start or continue our partnership in your child's SACE journey. For this presentation, we will be using slides provided by the SACE board as a starting point and incorporating background about our school to contextualise the information. It can be daunting to enter the world of SACE, which has a language of its own. Our intention is to give you an insight into the structure and process which we can build on when we meet for subject counselling in the next couple of weeks. If you have any questions or concerns, please bring them along when you come in. This video is a short introduction on the value of the SACE, introduced by SACE is an internationally recognised qualification for life designed to help you develop your child's capabilities. It is designed to develop their skills and knowledge to live, work and participate successfully in an ever-changing society, and offers your child the flexibility to choose their subjects and complete the qualification in a time frame that suits them and their lifestyle. We recommend that you take a look at the information for families available on the SACE website, as it provides a lot of information and is a good site to go back to as needed. The SACE recognises a student's efforts over 2 years. The SACE is quite flexible and has an emphasis on general capabilities that reflect the skills and dispositions internationally recognised as needed for the 21st century. It is about both the knowledge needed as well as the skills, what students know and what students can do. The capabilities. As your child studies the SACE, they gain valuable literacy, numeracy, critical thinking and problem-solving skills, while gaining knowledge about the specific subjects they choose. The SACE also helps them learn how to work with and alongside others, and to understand how their decisions can affect people, situations and the world. These capabilities are essential to their future education, training and careers, and their role as an active and informed citizen. The SACE brand illustration depicts the world of change within which students learn and the capabilities they achieve along the way. We want our students to explore their capabilities, challenging themselves and discovering what they can achieve. Literacy. We develop skills to understand and interpret a variety of texts and people in a range of different situations and countries. Critical and creative thinking. We use critical and creative thinking skills to identify and analyse complex topics and questions and develop innovative solutions. Ethical understanding. We develop a deep understanding of ethical issues and how to manage them. Intercultural understanding. We appreciate and respect other people's social and cultural backgrounds and learn about the diversity of our nation and the world. Personal and social. We are confident, self-disciplined and independent people who can work in a team and are resilient to deal with challenging situations. Information and communication technology. We learn how to use current and emerging technologies and understand their impact on society and the workplace. Numeracy. We gain knowledge to use mathematics to effectively interpret information and make recommendations. In this presentation, we will be looking at your child's SACE journey, how they will become a successful and resilient learner, a confident and creative individual, and an active and informed citizen who, at the end of their journey, will be ready to succeed in further education, training, or the workforce. To start, we'll take a quick look at how the SACE works. Building your credits. Please take the time to view the animation. That is a lot of information given very quickly, so now we'll take some time to consider the main points, importantly, considering what it means in our context. Success for our students doesn't just happen through an approach for the final 2 years of formal schooling, rather it is a culmination of what has been happening in the years leading up to Stage 1 and Stage 2. The graph on the screen now indicates the grade distribution of Caritas students over the previous 5 years. We have an exceptionally high number who attain results in the A and B band, with the overall average sitting at a B for 2022, which is similar to the average for previous years. 2022 was another excellent year for our college, with 32% or 1 in 3 students attaining in the A band. Whilst each cohort is different, parents and students can take confidence in the knowledge that many of our Stage 2 teachers have guided students to A+ and merit outcomes across many subjects in the past 3 years and are aware of the requirements of each subject. Caritas, this is how Stage 1 and Stage 2, with all the requirements mentioned in the animation, play out. The pie graph shows the 200 credit split over Stage 1 and 2. The compulsory literacy and numeracy subjects, in purple, are the ones where students must achieve at least a C grade or better for 1 semester of numeracy and maths and 2 semesters of literacy English. This needs to be completed in Stage 1 in order to continue with Stage 2 subjects. The blue shows the 90 credits achieved by elective subjects at Year 11, which is equivalent to 9 semester subjects or half-year subjects. The green shows the EIF, which is a compulsory subject that needs to be completed with a C grade or better. At Caritas, this is undertaken at Year 10. The orange shows the Stage 2 credits, of which 60 are required, or the equivalent of 3 full subjects, and the research project, which is also a compulsory subject that requires a C grade or better. Exploring Identities and Futures, or EIF, is a 10-credit Stage 1 subject which is studied in Year 10. This subject supports students to explore their aspirations. They are given the space and opportunity to extend their thinking beyond what they want to do, to also consider who they want to be in the future. The subject supports students to learn more about themselves, their place in the world, and enables them to explore and deepen their sense of belonging, identity, and connections to the world around them. The research project is an important opportunity for students to develop skills relevant to their future beyond school. The research project is a 1-semester, 10-credit compulsory subject. Your child will research a topic question in depth that really interests them and will explore their interest area using their creativity and initiative and develop the research, presentation, and project management skills they'll need to be successful at university, further study, work, and life. Skills include the ability to analyse information, make judgment, and evaluate. Previous research questions include: to what extent are elite AFL athletes more vulnerable to mental health issues as a result of the specific stresses they experience in their sporting environments? To what extent does technology reduce the time adolescents spend participating in physical activity? How has the phenomenon of serial killing in Australia changed over the past 40 years? And to what extent can music aid in the quality of life in dementia patients? If your child can't think of a topic, try getting them to think about a topic that they are interested in but haven't had the chance to investigate, their interests outside of school, their future plans and ambitions. An option for some students is vocational education and training courses. The process for Year 10 students will start soon, with students sitting a literacy and numeracy baseline test to provide an indication of options most suited to their particular interests and capacity. VET can be an excellent pathway for many students, and listed on this slide are the courses offered this year. However, we need to be transparent about the implications of students choosing this pathway, and further information is available on our website in the VET Handbook. Parents need to be aware there are potential costs and travel requirements for some courses that may mean they are not the best fit for your child. It is also important for students to have an understanding of how to manage time out of school and the expectations of a different style in learning environment. Typically, students miss 2 weeks of each term whilst undertaking VET studies off-site. At Caritas, all students who undertake VET will also complete their SACE. We are very proud of our 100% completion rate and the high number of our VET students who attain employment in their industry of choice. We also have some students who undertake VET and also attain an ATAR and pursue tertiary study. The SACE is flexible and caters for learning both in and outside school. Students can combine study and part-time work, a traineeship or school-based apprenticeship. students can receive credits for a wide range of activities and training, SACE subjects, vocational education and training, community learning, university and TAFE studies. You can find a range of Stage 1 and 2 subjects offered, vocational education and training courses, plus other options on the SACE website.
Questions for your child to ask themselves. What am I interested in? What am I good at? What sort of job or types of work will help me follow my interests? What subjects do I need to study to follow my chosen career pathway? What do I hope to gain from my studies? What have I learnt during doing EIF? Try to encourage your child to choose subjects that will open doors to a range of careers within their area of interest. This will give them greater flexibility if they want to change or modify their choice in the future. You can find out more about credits and choosing subjects, VET courses, and recognised learning on the SACE website.
The SACE Planner outlines the requirements and can help your child with their subject selections. When choosing Stage 2 subjects, your child should keep in mind any subjects that are required for the university courses they are interested in. Sometimes a student's journey is complicated by disability, misadventure, or personal circumstances. Special provisions are a range of adjustments that are made to allow eligible students access to learning and assessment on the same basis as other students. These might be adjustments such as extra time for tests, extended deadlines, or using adaptive technology. Special provisions are available in Stage 1 and 2 and for both school-assessed and externally assessed components. Special provisions may be administered for a short-term or on a long-term basis according to the needs of the student. Each case is individual. Modified subjects. Access to modified subjects is intended for the small number of students with significant impairment in intellectual functioning and/or adaptive behaviours associated with their disability, whose learning needs cannot be met through differentiation or special provisions. This group of eligible students has access to modified subjects which focus on personalised learning goals and the development of the capabilities. Student work in the SACE is assessed through the use of performance standards. SACE subjects are assessed by the school at Stage 1, and the responsibility for assessment at Stage 2 is shared between schools and the SACE board. Teachers and assessors use the performance standards to decide how well a student has demonstrated his or her learning. The performance standards which are provided in each subject outline describe in detail the level of achievement required to obtain a grade, from A to E for Stage 1 and from A+ to E- for Stage 2. SACE quality assurance processes are in place to ensure that grades across the state are consistent. Moderation is where student work is marked by the teacher and samples are sent to the SACE board for moderation. For marking, 30% of Stage 2 subjects are externally assessed, which means they will be marked by somebody other than your child's teacher and overseen by the SACE board. At the end of Stage 2, your child will receive their final results for all SACE subjects they have completed. These grades are available in Students Online on the SACE website. On the same day, the South Australian Tertiary Admission Centre, or SATAC, will release the ATAR, which your child can use to apply for university. What is an ATAR? An Australian Tertiary Admissions Rank is used by universities to select students for courses. It measures a student's overall achievement compared with all students nationally and ranges from 0 to 99.95. The score is calculated from your child's 90 credit Stage 2 results. Achieving the SACE is important if your child wants to study at TAFE or university, but there are also other pathways after secondary school. The SACE also offers the flexibility to move smoothly from high school to employment. University pathways. Successful completion of the SACE is the most common way for students to gain entry to local and international universities. To be eligible to apply for university, South Australian students must have completed the SACE with at least 90 credits at Stage 2, gained a university aggregate and an ATAR, and met any prerequisite subject requirements for their chosen university course, complying with rules regarding subject combinations and counting restrictions. Application for entry to university courses is made through SATAC. More information is available at their website. TAFE pathways. TAFE SA campuses offer courses to prepare your child for employment in professional, paraprofessional, technical and trade careers. Entry requirements may vary depending on the level of qualification. Details of these requirements and a list of all courses offered by TAFE can be found on the TAFE website. Employment and training. The SACE offers the flexibility to move smoothly from high school to employment. VETS courses can count towards their SACE at both Stage 1 and Stage 2. This means they can be working towards, or may even have gained, a VET qualification by the time they finish their SACE, giving them a head start on their career and employment. After completing their SACE, your child can continue with their chosen pathway or start a new one, choosing from a wide range of industry areas including construction, automotive, electrotechnology, hospitality, community services, health and information technology. More information is available at sa.gov.au careers jobs. If you're looking for ways to further support your child through their SACE journey, more information can be found under Studying the SACE on the SACE website.
University. Firstly, the ATAR. This is determined by SATAC. Choose the subjects you like and are good at, and the ATAR will look after itself. SUN, or Start Uni Now, is offered to high achieving students only and is limited to up to 2 from a limited range of university subjects. Students are supported by Uni Hub rather than the school. It is a lot of work and requires independence and diligence. However, it can be a good way to boost the ATAR. The Flinders Uni Assessment Centre. Each year, Flinders University offers an alternate entry pathway into courses via the Assessment Centre. The Assessment Centre provides students with an opportunity to gain a place in a range of courses by considering student capability and interest. This is done by university staff who, throughout a day, will observe student interactions through a range of group and individual activities designed to allow students the opportunity to demonstrate the characteristics and aptitude for study at university. Subject-based admission. It is important that when students are looking to make subject selections at Year 11 and 12, they are doing this based on their personal ambition and to improve preparation for further studies that will position them for their future success. The subject-based pathway will allow students to choose subjects at Year 11 and 12 with the knowledge that they will have the best preparation to ensure they will succeed in their future education decisions. Applicants who have not achieved a competitive selection rank, ATAR plus any applicable adjustment factors required for selection, may be selected for any remaining places based on the grades in selected Year 12 subjects. Applicants do not need to apply to be considered for subject-based entry, as this will automatically be done by SATAC on behalf of the university. Please note that you must complete your SACE and have achieved an ATAR to be considered. Finally, the Uni Test. Flinders Uni offers a test and then will select students based on the Year 12 results, 60% weighting towards the ATAR selection rank and the Uni Test for 40%. So, to summarise the SACE for your child, it starts in Year 10 when all students complete EIF and several Stage 1 subjects. In Year 11, or Stage 1, Maths and English are compulsory and require a C grade. Research project is completed in Semester 2 and is a Stage 2 subject. In Year 12, students undertake Stage 2 subjects and must attain a C- or better. They require 4 subjects to gain an ATAR. With 3 subjects, they can achieve their SACE but will not be eligible for an ATAR. Subject counselling will be offered on site in week 7. Please make an appointment through our online booking system. We will also have a desk in the library during learning conversations offering general guidance. You can also source information about the subjects offered from our curriculum handbook, which is on our website. Teachers will be speaking with students about subjects, particularly those which are new to each year level. Finally, we ask that students complete the subject selection form, which will be emailed to them before attending counselling. We look forward to meeting with you soon. Thank you.